Hello, it's a pleasure to welcome you to our ITV Gold studio here in New Jersey. I'm your host, Nadi Kathuria. Get ready to be informed and inspired with a recap of the important news from the past week in a very special Sunday edition only on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. In the news this morning, Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parikh shares his views on current affairs. Congratulations India for taking home Oscars for RRRs and Natu Natu and the Elephant Whisperers. TriState Gujarati physicians and New Jersey State RP celebrate Holi. Sikh Women Era organization celebrates Lohri as well as International Women's Day. The Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce and the New York and New Jersey Minority Supplier Diversity Council partners to bring together an event on supplier diversity in the healthcare and pharma industry. Directed by Shekhar Kapoor, What's Love Got to Do With It arrives in theatres on May 5th. Stay with us on Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community for news in detail right after this short break. Check out this week's episode of our exclusive show this week with Dr. Sudhir Parikh featuring Padma Shri awardee Dr. Sudhir Parikh. Hear his perspectives on the news making headlines this week.
Namaskar, I have with me Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parikh in our weekly show this week with Dr. Sudhir Parikh on ITV Gold. Namaskar, Doctor. How are you doing today?
Namaskar. Namaskar, everyone.
So, Doctor, let's start with the top financial news. Over this weekend, definitely in my house, we have been tracking the Silicon Valley Bank fiasco, and we never imagined a $250 billion plus bank could fail like this. And then on Sunday, another news of $100 billion plus Signature Bank of New York failed as well. So, I want your comments on these two banks and impact on overall USA banking system.
Well, the good news about this story is that the government has literally indirectly bailed them out. So all the depositors are assured and they will not lose money. Only people may lose money those who has that bank stock, because that stock will be probably worthless, and other people will lose money is probably those who cannot wait and try to withdraw the money. Then probably they may get their value of their asset is less, because most of the asset is in the bond, and because the interest rate is going high, so bond prices goes down, and that's how they are in trouble. So and what happened is, because it's a digital era, anyone can, with the click, can transfer the money.
Yes. So
from the bank to outside, right? Out. And their business model was also different than other banks. So I think all those reason that bank failed. And the bank failed not because bank did not have asset. Bank failed because they did not manage the interest rate properly. So when because they were putting their collateral money or deposit into the bonds, and bonds, when interest rate started going up, they should have changed their whole portfolio very quickly, and they did not do it. And so it means somebody goofed it inside. So that's how this thing happened.
Right.
And then I think last week one client only withdrew $42 billion out of bank.
Right.
And that set the panic. And I think it's unfortunate, but I think it will be okay, because since it's not bank asset problem. It
Right.
was mismanagement of the problem.
Right. So tell me, I heard President Biden speak to the masses and say that, they'll take care of the depositors, but no protection for investors, and as the management was also fired. So the failures, definitely, as you said, it was caused by the interest rate increases and devaluation of the long-term bond assets, causing a bank run, resulting in liquidity crisis. So are these actions against management and investors fair?
Fair? Yes, it is fair, because those managers are getting millions of dollars in salary. So if they don't perform, then ultimately they are get paid for that to manage properly. And they I mean, any person can know that Fed is increasing rate and is keep going to increase the rate. So I mean, they are being a banker, they should know better than that.
Right.
They are professional. So I think I'm glad that they were fired, and they should be punished actually, because the bank CEO 3 days before bank closed, he cashed in his stocks of $3 million, which is not right thing to do. Now that stock is worth less than $100,000, right?
Right.
So he knew inside that bank is going down, so he bailed out himself. So that is also, we don't know whether it's legal, ethical, or not ethical.
Absolutely. So, let's move to Oscars. Definitely many proud moments for India in this
Right.
year's Oscar, with live performances from Deepika Padukone and RRR song Natu Natu, which won an Oscar. So we also had an Indian production, The Elephant Whisperers, from the filmmakers, that was Karthiki Gonzalez and Guneet Monga, which also won an Oscar. It was definitely a proud moment to see a sari, woman in a sari on the stage getting Oscar award. First, from an Indian production, this was all there. But everyone is talking about Natu Natu, while as a documentary, The Elephant Whispers is not getting the same focus. But my question to you is glamour everything?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, it is everything, right? So, because perception is reality. So we know that documentary is very classy, very nicely done, very detailed production, but it was not marketed at all. And this Natu Natu is being done by big studio in South, and they know how to market the thing. So that's what they did. And because they know by marketing, even Natu Natu song, it's advantageous to them even now, because they will now advertise that Oscar-winning song, and that movie can go on for a long time. So I think because of the marketing and those documentary people probably they did not market, because they are very small production house or small production people, and that's an unfortunate thing.
So you think marketing is the king?
Yes, marketing is everything, right? So
Yes.
even if you tell somebody 10 times something wrong, they will try to start believing it.
Absolutely. Let's move on to, Joe Biden is hosting Australian Prime Minister and British Prime Minister at the US Naval Base in San Diego, California, where leaders will endorse a so-called AUKUS project, which is the nuclear submarine project. And America is leading AUKUS and also Quad along with India, which is aimed at, countering China's influence on Indo-Pacific region. So do you think these collaborative forums are the right way to counter China's emerging influence as the next superpower?
I think so, because yesterday only I was with Senator Chuck Schumer, who just visited India, and we had a Zoom meeting, and he was telling us, because I was one of the big supporter of Senator Chuck Schumer, who is a majority leader, and so he invited us, and he wanted to tell what he did in 1 week when he was in India last week. And so he narrated everything from A to Z, including his visit to Prime Minister, to the other member of parliaments, and going and see the Taj Mahal. So very nicely he detailed everybody. And I asked Senator one question which is related to your question. I asked that what USA can do to strategically help India to counteract aggressive behavior of China. So he said the same thing, that India should try to give us the opportunity to manufacture our defense product there. Once you manufacture defense product, even American product into India, that becomes kind of Indian product. And then India have free to use against anybody, including China. But if it is not produced there, and if it's produced in USA or somewhere else, then if that weapon India wants, India may get it or may not get it. Just like Ukraine, it all depends upon and how much they get it. So that's he said that that's one way of doing getting all American weapons in India. Number two, he was saying that they prefer this kind of strategic defense exercise, they call it. Just like what they're going to do in the nuclear submarine, that's exercise. And there should be done time to time, twice a year or something like that. That creates a little bonding between the countries, and creates a little know-how about the equipments and of the USA equipment and so forth. So I think this is the best way, or probably only way in the current defense strategy to do this common exercise. And I think it's a most welcome thing to do.
So, let's move to U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren. She caused a stir with, her comments around Kamala Harris as the vice president candidate for Joe Biden ticket for 2024. So, the question for you is, if Joe Biden decides to run for like 2024 presidency, do you think he should pick a different running mate other than Kamala Harris?
I don't think so, because if you do that, if he does that, then actually it creates a wrong perception. It means that he doesn't have trust in the Kamala Harris, who really served him very kind of obediently and worked very hard for whatever she was assigned to. We don't know that much, because usually vice presidents always remains low profile, because they don't want to overpower president in any form or shape, right? So I think no, I don't think Kamala Harris should be dropped if Biden is running. But I'm not sure Biden will run or not yet, because of his age, his health, and probably Biden becomes 50-50, because his right now popularity is very low.
So, let's move to India again with the Indian Supreme Court, which has taken the same-sex marriage issue and, called it an issue of seminal importance. So the issue definitely is going to be heard on that's April 18th by a 5-judge constitutional bench, and will be live streamed on Indian Supreme Court YouTube and website. So what do you think about the argument from Solicitor General Tushar Mehta representing the government that the same-sex marriage is not compatible with the concept of an Indian family unit, which consists of like husband, wife and children?
No, I think he is not correct in a way, because now we are in the 21st century. And in 21st century, of course, in India, even a few years ago only, even to be gay is a crime, was crime. And all the gay people were kind of under the kind of in the closet, sort of. So that was very terrible, because I know quite a few gay, even doctors who used to work with us, used to study with us in the medical school. That doctor has to leave right after he become a doctor. He just left for England. Because his life in India, even though he was from the well-to-do family, rich family, he has everything there, but he left because he was miserable.
Right.
So I think we came long way from the old so-called old tradition, just like in USA. In USA also in the beginning they were not
accepting, yes.
recognizing gayness or gay friendship, and now look at that, we recognize the marriage, because see, if you are recognizing a gay friendship, that's India is recognizing now, right? That being a gay is not a crime.
No.
So you can stay two gay can stay together, or two lesbian can stay together. So if you let somebody stay together, why not to marry them?
Right.
Because marriage is kind of is a piece of paper, but on the contrary, you are making them to commit very faithfully to each other.
Right.
And in the long run, it is better for society than otherwise.
Absolutely.
So I think probably I would not be surprised if Supreme Court rules in favor of gay marriages. Because now we came long way. I mean, you cannot go backward, you know.
This is 2024, yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I think it will happen probably.
So, you know, right now I was just in the morning only listening to the news, and India seems, you know, they have like gotten into this new influenza virus that is H3N2, and I think there were a couple of deaths or something too with that. So since this is the area of your specialty, what is it and should we worry about it?
No, really nothing, because every winter, every spring, always you get new viruses. So it's as anything else. And only thing you should worry is that if someone has cough, cold, and you stay away from a person, or wear mask, and probably you will be fine, you know. And I'm sure, I mean, death can happen even here also in flu. For any given year, there are thousands of people die. So that doesn't mean that, but we never aware of that, or I mean, we public were not aware of that, and they never took the flu seriously.
Right.
Everybody had a cough, cold, and they used to work and used to do everything, right? And they used to spread. But now since COVID came, everybody is wearing masks.
Everybody is aware to what's going on. Yes.
So I don't think it's a very serious, I mean, of course it's a serious thing, but it's not, it's serious thing only for those people who are 65 and above, those who have comorbidity, means those who have one with the diabetes or hypertension or kidney problem. Those people, if they catch it, probably they may end up getting into hospital and everything. But otherwise, it's a so-called common cold.
But do you think we need to worry here or no?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So, you know, Dr. Parikh, I would want you in the end to give a message to all our ITV Gold viewers. What's your message for this week?
Well, I think, dear friends, we are really galloping into the spring now. So let's ready to celebrate the spring. And when Holi is here, I mean, Holi, last week we had a Holi, and that shows that everything is grooming and blooming and becoming Haryali is here. So enjoy that, and enjoy your family and enjoy your friends. And after saying that, I would like to say, God bless America, God bless India, God bless Indian American, and we'll see you till next time. We'll see you next week. Till then, goodbye.
RRR stormed the 95th Academy Awards in Los Angeles, taking home the illustrious Oscar for Best Original Song. Was there ever a doubt? Sure, Natu Natu had some serious competition. Lady Gaga's Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick, Rihanna's Lift Me Up from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. This is a live from Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and applause from Tell It Like a Woman, but it still managed to pull off the win. Composer M.M. Keeravani and lyricist Chandra Bose presented the award, while Keeravani paid homage to the Carpenters' Top of the World with a memorable rendition of the track as his acceptance speech. It's been an incredible 2 wins for Indian cinema. The Elephant Whispers won Best Documentary Short Subject.
We've had the pleasure of seeing performances of this year's Best Original Songs. Once again, here are the nominees. Applause from Tell It Like a Woman, music and lyric by Diane Warren. Lift Me Up from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Music by Thames, Rihanna, Ryan Coogler, and Ludwig Göransson. Lyric by Thames and Ryan Coogler. Lift me up. Natu Natu from RRR, music by M.M. Keeravani, lyric by Chandra Bose. This Is a Life from Everything Everywhere All at Once, music by Ryan Lott, David Byrne, and Mitski, lyric by Ryan Lott and David Byrne. This is a life. All right, are you guys ready? Ooh, RRR.
Chandra Bose originally earned a degree for electrical and electronics engineering before becoming a lyricist. Composer M.M. Keeravani lists John Williams as one of his musical influences.
Thank you, Academy. I grew up listening to the Carpenters, and now here I am with the Oscars. There was only one wish on my mind. So was Rajamouli's and my family's. RRR has to win. Pride of every Indian, and must put me on the top of the world. Thank you, Kartikeya and Variance Films for making this possible. Love you all. Thank you. Namaste.
Holi is the Hindu festival celebrating the Lord Krishna, the arrival of spring, renewal, positivity, love, and the triumph of good over evil. It also celebrates the Sikhs and within Indian culture as a whole. Known as the Festival of Colors, celebrations include things like lighting bonfires and tossing items into which are connected to an ancient legend. TriState Gujarati physicians and New Jersey State RP celebrated Holi on March 12th at the Royal Albert Palace in Fords, New Jersey. The event was packed with amazing entertainment, live music, dance performances, fashion show, and awards, while everyone enjoyed delicious food. The night was that much more special as Padma Shri recipient Dr. Sudhir Parikh, along with a bunch of wonderful doctors and their families, were all in attendance. Check out this amazing video and share the joy.
So let's enjoy this evening.
We are here to support our friends here. As a Gujarati physician, if you remember, the last time we had API president was about 2007, which I was there. Since then, there is a void in our national API, especially leadership. Now, we have a two good leader. One is Dr. Raj Bayani. Come on over so people can see you. And Sumul Rawal. So now, here you go. There is a void of leadership from New Jersey since for past 5 to 6 years, okay? And we want to make sure those who are here and those who are voting member, please make sure you vote, because we have a strength but we don't vote. And the ballot just lies somewhere in your office corner or in your kitchen desk, so nobody votes. Can you say yes that we are going to vote for both of them and don't waste your vote? You will? Yes? Say yes, louder.
Dear friends, really, we came long way because I'm with the API since almost its inception, 40 years ago, 41 years ago now. I would like to congratulate my friend Hemant, Jayesh, Raj, and other executive committee members, those who started this platform. This platform is with the API, is not away from the API. And this platform is meant for help our own physician of second generation and help them to grow, to move forward, be more successful. And again, today we are got together for the Holi celebration, and I would like to request all of you that please vote for our own good people, Dr. Raj Bayani and Sumul Rawal. They are really our own, and it's always good to vote for our own, and that way we can achieve something more than what we usually expect. So please don't forget Raj Bayani and Sumul Rawal. They are for the Vice President and Secretary. Please vote for them. Thank you.
First and foremost, I would like to thank you, all of you who came on Sunday and to enjoy this program. Not only that, but all I'm telling you that we should be united. As Mr. H.R. Shah said that we should be united. We should not be fighting among ourselves and do the best. And we can represent. India is such a big country. We can do more than this even. API is a good organization. We can do a lot of things, particularly as both the candidate has told, we have to vote by April 14, and please support so that we can progress. And the more people vote, more it will be better for everybody. And to
very welcome to everybody who's here. It's a wonderful time of the year. It's Holi. Unfortunately, we don't have colors here today, but the spirits are here, and we all are here under one roof to celebrate Holi with our Gujarati physicians. So I hope you're enjoying yourselves, and it was a great program. And thank you to all the sponsors and Dr. Bayani and Dr. Raval who are helping us come together. So thank you, everyone. And I'm very excited to bring more young physicians to events such as this, so we can have more young physician involvement and continue the legacy of Gujarati physician meetings and in our community and in API as well. So hope you guys go out and vote, and let's have our Gujarati leaders represent us.
The plaque says Dr. Vittalbhai Dhaduk is getting Lifetime Achievement Award for his global philanthropy as well as the clinical teaching. Please welcome Dr. Dhaduk. Dr. Dhaduk, you want to say a few words?
Thank you. This award is not just the plaque has value, it's the value who gives the plaque. So this actually, you all deserve this plaque rather than me. So my friend, it's way overdue for us to stick together, stand together, give a strong background and strong base for our new generations to stand.
गुल को गुलशन मुबारक, शायर को शायरी मुबारक, आशिक को उनकी महबूबा रख, चांद को चांदनी मुबारक, हमारे तरफ से आप सबको होली मुबारक.
Next awardee is Dr. Binod Sinha, and we like Dr. Raj Bayani to present the award to Dr. Binod Sinha. Binod ji, our well-known, would you like to please? Binod ji is our well-known physician. He is the urologist, one of the first few Indian urologists practicing among all of us in New Jersey. He is also the pioneered physicians who established the New Jersey API chapter a few years ago. He is very well known. He supports the Indian community, Indian physicians, as well as all American Indians. Thank you very much, Binodji, for all your philanthropic activity as well as medical and clinical works to support us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Raj Bayani. Hemant Patel, he's a good friend. And all, I want to congratulate, I want to say thank you to all of you who were able to come this evening. This event is organized to bring everybody together, Gujarati, non-Gujarati. It's the whole idea of API to progress and bring new members. And Raj Bayani, who's running for vice president, I fully support him. Samuel Rawal, he's running for general secretary. We support him because they are part in our community. They are part of the New Jersey State API. We know them for many years. We have to support them. No, and then I will request them once they win, make sure they unite and they become bigger and better. Thank you very much.
The reason I'm here to celebrate Holi festival. What a wonderful evening to celebrate with our own friends, with all our Gujarati friends of TriState area. It gives us such a pleasure feeling in your heart that ultimately we all Indians came out to celebrate together, enjoy the festivities of this event. I'm very much thankful to Dr. Sudhir Parikh, who's make sure that all Indian community people are there taken care of. Okay? He's our spokesperson. If you have any problem in the legislature or in the county or in the New Jersey state, he's our right guy. He's our guy to go for. And we are all here only because of Dr. Sudhir Parikh. Thank you so much and enjoy your holiday.
We are celebrating today our TriState physicians of Gujarati in origin, presenting our second and celebrating our second Holi celebrations. The purpose of celebration is to bring the like-minded physician as well as the younger physicians to attend such an event. That's why we're doing an event which is a state-of-the-art, one of the class events, in order to bring a lot of like-minded physicians, and mainly is also a networking event for a lot of reasons. Networking for like quality of care for the family, quality of care be provided to the patients, because we can get any physicians in TriState through this group in few minutes to few hours.
Today we are celebrating the Holi. All our Gujarati physicians, and Holi, as you know, is a festival of the colors. We all are going into the now spring. We all are in the good mood, and the whole idea behind this platform is to empower our young physician, do some philanthropic activities as well as help each other. And in case of whenever any need arises in the society. So I congratulate all the leaders here, Dr. Jayesh Patel, Dr. Raj Bayani, and Dr. Sudhir Parikh, and we wish them all the best. And let's listen from the Dr. Raj now.
Thank you, Sudhir Bhai, and thank you, Jay Bhai and Sanjeev Bhai. Dear viewers of ITV Gold, it is my pleasure and honor to be here with Sudhir Bhai next to me, endorsing me for the position of the Vice President. This election is very, very important. So every one of you who is watching, all the API physicians, please vote and make sure your ballot is not wasted. And coming to the TriState physician, the TriState Gujarati physician is formed to promote our Gujarati culture. Every Gujarati in any corner of the world, no matter where he is from, is part of our TriState Gujarati Association.
We have a meeting today for doctors from Tri-State area, Gujarati Association and non-Gujarati. We are trying to unite all the doctors together to work in the Tri-State so that we can have a big number for national API. There are more than 6,000 doctors in this area, and this event is organized to bring and unite doctors. Thank you. Happy Holi.
Thank you.
Today we are here at Albert Palace to celebrate Holi. Generally we started doing this for last several years. We get together from all tri-state areas and celebrate our Indian cultural activities and do the holidays. So today we are celebrating. We have many distinguished guests and colleagues from New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania here today with us and celebrating. So thank you very much for being here today as well.
Savera's Sikh Women Era organization, which has been changing the lives of socio-economically disadvantaged women for many years, celebrated Lohri as well as International Women's Day on March 11th in Arlington Heights, Illinois. The highlights of the evening included a beautiful cultural program with folk dances and folk songs. Guests of all ages attended the cultural evening to celebrate Lohri as well as International Women's Day. The founder of the organization, Jasbir Kaur Mann, thanked the Savera team, the supporters and all the sponsors who made the program possible. The organization also celebrates the summer festival Diya Diya Diya.
Hi everyone, this is Prachi Jetli and I'm here at the Savera event, Sikh Women Era organization founded by Mrs. Jasbir Kaur Mann. The mission of Savera is to support women and impacting the lives of women that are disadvantaged socio-economically. And it's a women support group that has been doing events for many years now. And today they are celebrating Lohri as well as the Women's Day. And let's go to the event and see what's going on.
थैंक यू सो मच ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ 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 ਸ਼ੁਕਰੀਆ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਗੁਜ਼ਾਰਿਸ਼ ਕਰਾਂ ਗੁਰਲੀਨ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲੀਏ ਆਪਾਂ
ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਖਾਣੀ ਮਾਪਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਗੱਲ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ ਹੁਣ ਆਪ ਰੋਟੀਆਂ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਦਾਲਾਂ ਧਰਨੀਆਂ ਪੈਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪ ਰੋਟੀਆਂ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਦਾਲਾਂ ਧਰਨੀਆਂ ਪੈਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਸਖਤ ਮਿਹਨਤਾਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ ਪੈਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ
Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce and the New York and New Jersey Minority Supplier Diversity Council joined hands for an exciting event on Wednesday, March 15th. Supplier diversity in the healthcare and pharma industry was the topic of discussion at this breakfast event, highlighting various opportunities and success stories from the field. Held at Metuchen Golf and Country Club in Edison, attendees were given the chance to network and listen to several amazing keynote speakers such as Diana Candalejo, Colleen Masha, and Sundari Pilots during the session. Watch the space for highlights from a day of networking and learning, and prepare yourself for a chance to explore the Chamber's initiatives which focus on building relationships, creating opportunities, and forging new value chains.
Hi, good morning. My name is Rajiv Krishna. I'm the president of the Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce. Very good morning to all the listeners and viewers of ITV Gold. We are gathered here today at the Metuchen Golf and Country Club as our 6th breakfast event focused on supplier diversity. Today's topic is on how supplier diversity affecting the healthcare industry, pharma and healthcare both. We have speakers from 3 great organizations. We have Robert Wood Johnson Hospital, and then we have Pfizer, and we have Bristol Myers Squibb. So we have directors of supplier diversity programs at these companies talking to our members about business opportunities which they can get while working with these companies. So it's really a great initiative the Chamber has put forth. We are getting tremendous attraction, great feedback from both our members as well as our corporates who are attending these events. Again, this is the 6th in a series of 8 breakfast events. We are going to cap this with a recap and celebration in June. Please mark your calendar, June 1st. It's going to be held at the Palace in Somerset. It's going to be a great event. We're going to have at least 30 to 40 major corporations participating at that event. It's going to be a sellout event, so please visit our website, sign up. And again, I can't thank our board. I can't thank them enough. They have really come together as a great team and doing a great job. We really have reached a good milestone with the Chamber, and hopefully we need to continue this. Your support is very important, so please reach out to us. Thank you.
It is truly a humbling honor to be here right now, and I want to thank everyone for allowing me to be here. I'm excited because there are so many things that are changing in a positive way throughout Edison, Middlesex County, and New Jersey. And one of the things that you've noticed is probably with the last census, South Asians now, Indians particularly, make up the fastest growing minority in the state of New Jersey. Last census showed that minorities now make up the simple majority in Edison Township. And the reason why I think that that's noteworthy is because along with the population growth, there has also been a tremendous amount of not just business wealth, but knowledge that has come with that and that has grown. And you've seen that throughout every year in the last 10 years, year over year in every single field. How many CEOs now in America are of South Asian descent? You know, we've broken that glass ceiling, not just men, but also the women too. We've seen so much change in a positive way where for the first time, South Asians or even Asians truly feel like they have a seat at the table and they are also capable of being decision makers. That's especially why it's important for us to gather and acknowledge not just the success, but make sure that we're a part of that systemic growth in a way that we can all help one another. That's what makes this group very special. Thank you for having me here today. Just know that I will do whatever I can within my authority in Edison to make sure that this community also thrives.
Good morning. My name is Sudhir Parikh. I'm with Bristol Myers Squibb, part of our Global Supply Diversity Program within our Strategic Sourcing and Procurement Organization. I'm very excited to be here at the AICC Breakfast Series to meet a lot of our Asian Indian diverse suppliers and small businesses. At Bristol Myers Squibb, we believe in partnering with purpose. We believe in building relationships that are rooted in trust. So I'm hoping today I'll get to meet wonderful diverse suppliers that we could add to our supply chain and empower our community.
Hey, good morning. My name is Colleen Masha, and I lead supplier diversity efforts at Pfizer. I'm really happy to be here this morning at the Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce to talk about supplier diversity, why it's important to Pfizer, and really to make some connections. We focus on supplier diversity at Pfizer because we do have a corporate responsibility to invest in small and diverse businesses, as well as mentor and advocate for them. So part of that outreach is to meet the actual diverse suppliers, and that's what I'm looking forward to today.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Diana Candelejo. I am the Assistant Vice President for Economic Inclusion under the Social Impact and Community Investment Team at RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm very excited to be here today. We want to ensure that as part of our commitment to support local communities and the health of our communities, that we're also investing in our local and small businesses, our diverse businesses as well. So looking forward to building a lot of partnerships and opportunities here today. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. I'm Komal Dangi. I'm Director Supply Diversity for Chamber of Commerce. AICC started their Supply Diversity Breakfast event. This is the 8th breakfast series. We have received an overwhelming response with respect to supply diversity. This is the initiative for Chamber of Commerce to get the corporates and the suppliers together and do our bit. Thank you.
I've worked Colleen and Sundari for a very long time, and what I've seen in them, like I said earlier, is they're very passionate, they're very intentional, and their goal is to amplify your message within the organization. But remember, they don't buy stuff. They have to be convinced that you are the right supplier, then only they'll amplify the message. But one more thing I can talk about Bristol Myers is, especially I'm sure Colleen has such programs too, they're very intentional in helping the smallest diverse communities. Philadelphia LGBT Chamber, I've attended with them. Atlanta, they were give a whole bunch of school supplies to the people who need simple school supplies, shoes. So a whole bunch of things are done behind the scene just because they think it's good for the community. So besides engagement they do on a regular basis, they do a lot of community outreach as well. So I think I love what they do, just FYI.
Hi, good morning. I'm Snehal Batra, partner and managing attorney at NPZ Law Group, and also a board member of the Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce. And I'm here this morning with the chamber to attend this breakfast series, which is supplier diversity in the healthcare and pharma industry. So today we're going to learn about how, as a certified minority business owners, you can work with the healthcare and pharma industry for procurement.
My name is Alice McCormick. I'm with NextSource. I've utilized this event several times, beginning at the beginning of this year, and I find it most helpful and impactful in terms of getting in front of the right people that are the decision makers in terms of supplier diversity. This has helped me move ahead and forge relationships much easier than I would out of the gate by myself.
Directed by award-winning filmmaker Shekhar Kapoor and written and produced by Jemima Khan, What's Love Got to Do with It? Stars Lily James, Shazad Latif, Shabana Azmi, Emma Thompson, Pakistani singer Rahat Fateh Ali Khan as himself, amongst others. A heartwarming cross-cultural rom-com with a modern twist, the film has enchanted audiences worldwide since premiering at the 2022 Toronto International Film Festival and winning Best Comedy at the 2022 Rome Film Festival. The film opens in theaters nationwide May 5, 2023 from Shout Studios. Check out its enchanting trailer as it is giving us all the feels.
Bye. جيت الأم. عليكم السلام أنتي عايشة. What?
She still can't say it.
Assalamu alaikum Aisha.
There you go.
Oh, that's exactly what I just said. Oh, is that Grindr? Is there anyone we should meet? No.
I'm getting married.
You are? Who's the lucky lady?
Don't know yet.
What do you mean?
I'm getting an arranged marriage. Well, assisted marriage. That's what we're calling it these days.
Dare I ask, what about love?
You grow to love the person you're with.
What, like Stockholm Syndrome?
So, your ideas for your next film?
I could follow my childhood friend to marry a stranger chosen by his parents.
My big fat arranged wedding.
Meet the parents first.
Love contractually.
Huh.
I've been very lucky to have them as neighbours. Actually, they've become like family to me since your father left for that teenage whore. She's 35. Exactly.
That's all for Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community this morning. If you have any feedback, suggestions or community news you'd like for a television and print coverage, we'd love to hear. Email us at events@itvgold.com. Give us a follow on our Facebook handle at itvgold, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and pick up a free copy of Desi Talk at the TriState or Chicago region for news, entertainment, and events. Alternatively, you can also read the News India Times newspaper either online on www.newsindiatimes.com, or you can get a hard copy of the same by calling 212-675-7515. Thanks for tuning in. This is Nadi Kathuria signing off. Happy Sunday.